Hey guys, Shadow here, and today I am bringing you a little first glimpse of the Ferrari Thrustmaster 458 wheel, and there's the pedals down there. So it's actually really simple to set up. You just basically have it. It is actually, just a second here. So it's just a cable that plugs into the back that goes to the pedals. So for me, because of what I'm using, it was really simple. And then you've got your cord, which right now is unplugged. Because there is one little problem that there is with this wheel, and sometimes it'll work fine for Horizon 2, which I have, same with Forza 6. But when it came to other games, it kinda didn't work. Well, I shouldn't say kinda, it didn't work at all. The buttons worked, but the steering and the pedals didn't work. So there is a way to fix that. What you gotta do is when your Xbox is unplugged, as you can see here, it's right unplugged, and the orange light on the power brick is orange, meaning that everything on your Xbox is off, including your USB ports, and that's what you want off. So what you want to do is you want to take your plug in here and plug it into any of your USB ports. Doesn't matter which one on your Xbox it is. Any will work. I think that's upside down. There we go. Just because it sits in there weirdly. So now that that's plugged in, what you want to do is now you want to actually plug in your Xbox. So we will now plug in the Xbox. Now that is the Windows 10 Xbox app, and in this video it will be shown off, but I won't actually go through it. In another video I'm going to show how I record my Xbox, because you don't need a fancy piece of equipment anymore. So anyways, now that the brick in the back there, it'll probably stay orange until you turn it on. Actually, in that matter, because it dings, I can prove that I turned it on. So now it's on. Now it turns white. Your Xbox should turn on. Let's give it a second here. And once it turns on, now here's the thing, I'm going to kind of test it here once it turns on in the menu. But what this is supposed to do is supposed to reset all of your USB ports, reset the fact that it's actually in the Xbox and connected to it and everything. So therefore, it's supposed to work better, and just reset it so that it works with all games. You don't have to, but you should go into the settings just to make sure that it is working before you try it. So, just so that you don't start a game and then end up being in trouble when suddenly you can't steer or go. So yeah, now that's connected, you'll see the white light is on. And you do have to connect it. It's just a twist there that connects it to the table. Sturdier table like this one kind of goes up and down, but it works okay, especially if I push it in. I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time. I am borrowing this from a friend, so I've actually got a cloth here that once I start to really start racing, I put it between there just to protect it. But I mean, like I said, if you have a little bit more solid table, then it will be really great. So yeah, it feels great. It's got this kind of, it's not leather, but it's kind of rubberized. It's easy to grip. It's got, as you can see up there, your up and down, which is your right bumper and left bumper. Those work great, actually. So then you've got your buttons here, like your A and B are here. This here, right there, that is start, and on the very back side of it, kind of where my finger's going to be touching right now, back there is actually your right bumper, and then on this side don't know how well this is going to turn out, but right there's the select menu. I still call it select, even though I think it's like the menu. One's menu and one's view, and I think this one's actually view. Your left bumper is also behind it. Then you've got your X and Y. Then this engine start is actually your D-pad. And then there's a button here, and I don't quite know what it is, but it seems to be A, because if I press A, it comes up. Yeah, sorry, my Xbox isn't signed in, so we'll get to more later. And this is actually start. If you twist up on it, it's actually the start button. Go. If I do this, oh, is it down or up? Oh, maybe now it's not going to. Well, usually it comes up with your menu and all that in the game. And like I said, then you got your pedals here. So, yeah, it's a really nice wheel. It's got, okay, if I go like this and let it go, it's got a very, they call it a bungee action, but I don't know how well I do call it bungee. So anyways, that's the wheel, that's the overview. That is a way to fix the fact that it's not being read in certain games and all that. So I'm going to be back to show you guys how it works on games once my Xbox decides to behave and sign in. So, see you guys in a few minutes. Hey guys, so I have now loaded up the crew. Finally it's signed in for me. So, to talk about the elephant in the room, yes, I do have the two screens playing the same thing. It is actually how I record, and like I said, that will be in another video. It's kind of cool now what you can do. As you can see, the graphics aren't too bad. This screen is set up darker and to be more defined. That is the only difference. See how it looks on YouTube though. So, if I put my foot down, I start to go. So, that fixed it. Yesterday when I tried it, it wouldn't go in the crew. Same with the steering wheel, turns it. Wouldn't do that the other day. So that whole unplug, everything, what I showed at the beginning, that does work really well actually. So, the only bad thing that I can see, that's look back. That is turning the knob is look back. That is start. Select is look back. Oh, okay, so this button here, the reason that it's mapped to A, the one above engine start, is because it's boost. That is what the picture is on it. I just realized, because if I start going, so, fill up on boost, press that button, that's the boost button. Oh, that's back on track holding B. There's the views. Kind of a nice inside of a car. There's the emergency brake as X on this game. As we all know, if I was shifting. So, turn on the menu here. And what you do, as you watch this white light here that I just covered up, watch as I press Y, B, up and down on the steering wheel. If I press all four of those at the same time, you'll see it blink twice. That's the second sensitivity. I noticed quite a difference there compared to the first time. Now I'll press it again, and that'll be third. That is actually the recommended, is the third sensitivity. But now, If I press it again, that'll be the 4th. And now it takes quite a little bit to steer. Especially as compared to, here's 1. As you can see, the little bit of movement is having your cards slide around. So let's open up the start menu again. And 2. And 3. Oh, that was dumb of me. And we're away from sliding again. So that's where I'm going to play, is at 3. And yeah, I was playing manual, so just give me a second here and I will. Yeah, there's online players that are kind of being a little bit so we're just going to do whatever, it'll save it. So here we go, here's shifting. Fortunately, I'm not recording this so I can show you guys, but my one complaint about this wheel is that it does feel very loose. What I am going to try, though, is to get rid of the... And the faster that you go, the looser it feels, which I guess is more real life. But what I'm going to try here is actually going into the 4th setting. And there we go. That's actually how I like it. Not in the 3rd, but in the 4th. Oh, I guess I should shift. So there we go. There is... It's a very nice wheel. My first impressions of it is it's great. Like I said, I'm borrowing it from a friend while he's gone for the week, so I'll be using it a little bit. Unfortunately, I found out it's, as much as it has the Xbox 360 connector, it does not connect to your PC at all. Your PC does not register it as a controller, unfortunately, because that would have been really cool. I'm actually going to do achievement guides in this. I'm started a playthrough. I got a little bit of a playthrough done. But now that I've got the wheel, I want to do some achievement guides in this game just to kind of go through it. Go on a huge talk. Kind of do podcast type, podcast style things where I'm just going to go around and talk about what's all new in the news. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Playing. I know I'm not a great racer, and I hope that this angle to see kind of how the Went goes. So I'll see you guys in the next video.